Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back in the creative mode, playing around, trying to get my little gate to NeuTecha spot set up here. And I got thinking, you know what, maybe an information or a ticket booth kind of guy might be a good thing to have. You know, because there is a little bit of a testing challenge out at the start here for your character, so, you know, some directions, some instructions may be useful. And I thought, well, why not have the dude? That's a good reason to make a new character too, because I've been kind of getting into making these characters. I don't know, I've been finding them fun, because at first, you know, I was wondering how many possible characters can be made. And then, like, just the ideas I've thought up, like alone, just my own, are pretty dang sweet. And there's a bunch of them. So, and they're just mainly like more of a person kind of look. So when you get away from that idea, you get into like the more like maybe robotic or tech kind of oriented things, you know, where it doesn't necessarily look as much like a person. So I'm thinking the possibilities they're quite substantial. So I'm hoping we see a lot of different characters, and then from there, you know, if there's really good ones that should replace some that I've built, no problem, we'll do her. We'll see how it all works out as it goes, though. But as this one goes, you know, I do want to welcome you and thank you for joining me as always, you know, because it is appreciated. And also remind you once again about the Saturday Showcase, where your cool and original techs could have their very own video. And that's all they got to do, is be cool and original. And you got to do a little bit, like find my showcase auditions link down in the description underneath my video, and follow it to the thread, post your in-game snapshots and or save games there, and I'll make the best dang video out of my can. So we got our little booth done. Now we need a dude for it. So we're going to build up, not sure what I'm going to call him yet, but we're going to get him built up anyway. We can at least get that. We'll let the creative juices flow as we're doing it, and then we'll hope that we come up with a decent name by the end. But you know, if you would also like to participate and show your support in other ways, if you like to make a monetary contribution, you can do so with my paypal.me link down in the description, or my Patreon page. Now, the paypal.me link, it will get your name entered into a draw for a 3D printed tech that will be starting early next year. But I just figured I'll get it out there and like hype it up, hopefully, a little bit before then. So we had a few participants last time, but, you know, a few more this time would be awesomer. And, you know, maybe we'll get some new ones, and a new person will get a tech. Because we gave one away, but he hasn't received it yet, not that I know of. So said he's going to send us a picture of the finished 3D print. So I think that would be pretty sweet to see when it's all done. It'll take a little bit, though. But yeah, if you're interested in joining in the fun and all that, it's all down in the description. And I'm pretty sure I got the link in and done right for the NeuTecha thread that I started. If there is any problems with any of the links, let me know, and I'll get right on figuring out how to make it better. Because I'm not the greatest at all the forums and messaging and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, bear with me. If you don't think I'm being mean or ignoring you, it's just, no, I either haven't got there yet, or I don't know how to do something, or I'm stuck. Because honestly, if I don't want to talk to somebody, I'll let them know. I'm not going to pussyfoot around with it. I'll make sure I'm honestly fair with everybody. I think it's just easier way to do things. So yeah, he didn't quite fly as good as I hoped. Couldn't quite back up the way I'd wanted. So we're going to just do a few more things around in here. Get him a little better balance. There, we'll change that like that. That looks a little nicer, I think. Put some arm on this guy. That ain't going to help him. He'll be all lopsided. Well, that's not too bad, but still not perfect. Still wants to kick forward way too much. Yeah, maybe I should turn that way. That'd be a good idea. Now, How does that work for us? Get around somewhere we're not going to run into things. Well, that's better. It doesn't kick us right forward all of a sudden. Slam our face into the ground like a pancake. Uh-oh, stuck on a tree. Let go of the branch, man. What do you like that tree so much for? Did you meet your first girlfriend under that one? Ho, 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 ho. So yeah, not quite perfect. It doesn't really want to do the backup kind of deal that I like them to do. Like when you get into the air and then you can like feather the shift button and then reverse your guy with gentle boosts of thrust. And from the 5-way steering thrusters and then light touches of the rocketry. Like see there, it's kind of starting. It looks like it wants to back up. Oh, I hit the ground. I think that's probably going to be pretty good. I might have to do a little more. Maybe we'll move that there. Put another one on that probably. That might be enough to really make the difference. Because it's not so much that you need to push in a specific area. It's just you need enough push to overdo the rockets and the leaning effect of it all. So there, that's looking good. See, it's sitting right on spot pretty much like that. Or it can be held like that. Just tap, tap, tap on the shift button. Yeah, there we go. Got a little backwards action. Nice. Yeah, I think that was going to work out fairly good. Touchdown! Touchdown! Alright, so from there I'm thinking, got to get this guy in there. Now flying right into that, I edited it out, did not work very good. Was kind of embarrassing. So we're just going to do it this way. Which is the smarter and easier way, honestly. Like, look how easy this will work. Let's go, whoop. Aha! Didn't even need any real rocketry on that one. So there, we got our buddy in there. Still haven't quite come up with a name for him as of yet, but I am thinking of them. I want to kind of get their jobs incorporated into the names as well. So, like, this guy's going to be like an information booth operator. So maybe we'll call him... I don't know. Gotta get this pinned in place anyway. Just in case there is some weird jittering and stuttering going on with the text being on each other. I don't want them sliding all over the world, getting lost and that. I want things to stay in place when they're not being used. That's why I'm hoping that there'll be anchors on everything and anchorability, or having like that kind of idea available if they're going to be on top of text. So I figure the characters are going to want to be in their home at some time. So yeah, let's get us a name here. Thinking maybe something like informative Ivan? Maybe? Irwin? Yeah, Ivan maybe. Or, oh, I can't fit the one in. Okay, yeah, because I've been trying to put RX1 at the end of my characters that I built. So we got Info Ivan. That should be alright, I think. Tells you what he does and gives you his name at the same time. So there's the guy you're going to meet when you show up. And he's going to be all pleasant with you and help you along your way to NeuTecha as a brand new citizen. But he might get pulled away from his office at time to time here. So I figure what I'll do is I'll put these fine little fellers around. And I'm going to also make this part of maybe anything or everything. So if you see little anchored cabs like this, they're going to be for a message. I've seen a lot of other people do this, and it's a really good idea. Since we can rename stuff and all that, it'd be nice if we could get longer text into some of them. Like maybe have a description of stuff so you can actually have like full instructions in one of them instead of needing like 12 or however many I got here. But as you can see, it goes on through. It gives you all the steps of what you need to do to really try the full challenge. And you wait to teleport, but a little bit of a disclaimer. This will really not teleport anything. It's just for visuals. That'd be cool if we could, eh? So I think that'd be neat if we could have, like, a skew that you could, like a portal skew. So you could drive little dudes like this into it and then they'd vanish. Because that's kind of what I want to do, the effect of it, of this gate. So you drive up, you go through the gate, and then at the end it's going to look like there's a portal, and you go through it, and you're transported to the space shuttle station where you load up and go on the flight. And then you'll go through the flight, and then that's how you get to NeuTecha. You'll land, and then you can go out, and we'll set up the homes and everything from there. Now, I know you're probably saying, why not just have the portal go right to NeuTecha? Well, the story behind that I'm thinking of so far is portals take a lot of hydro. NeuTecha is just a little too far away. Can't reach it via portal. Maybe someday, but not today. But see, another idea I had too is we could have a second planet. So we got like NeuTecha Prime. And then we got maybe, I don't know, what would the next one be in line for that kind of use of a name? I don't know. Something like that, Beta. NeuTecha Beta. Or Beta Tech. Maybe something like that. Could be another planet. We could have the story goes as you can go to here and then to here by portal, or you can go straight along. So like an outpost on Beta Tech. Planet Beta Tech. Huh, that's kind of a neat idea. Maybe that is something to do. So you could decide. So we could have the gate to NeuTecha, and then we could have the gate to Beta Tech. I don't know, might have to think about that. If you like that idea, let me know down in the comments. If you think that'd be a cool little option to have in there. Because it's all about having as many options as possible that are reasonable and, fun. People want to try them, use them, they enjoy them. I do too. And, and have as many different things to do as possible. Just like the real world, kind of. But a Terra Tech version. Now, it doesn't have to have everything, but, just like the options could always happen. So what I wanted to do here is just kind of give all the other characters a run through on this little test here, just to make sure they can meet up to it. They should, but how easy is it to do it? Because there's a couple little fine tunes I might put. Like I was going to release this save so people could play around with it and try it a while ago, but then there's always these little things that I keep finding, like the difficulty on loading them onto these pipes or bars. So I'm thinking of trying to figure out the perfect stopper. So you pull up, you stop, and then you can get them clipped on. But so far, I've kind of forgotten to do that. And now that I see the video, I realize it, so that's why it isn't done yet. So, yeah, it's coming though. That's one thing. I may not be the quickest out there, but I do try and catch all the little details. But if I miss them, hey, comments again, please. So yeah, if we can get this guy up here, he doesn't do so great with ramps. I think it's something with the Hawkeye wheels that I'm using. They don't seem to do as great when they're like this. It's probably the center part that, without having the wheel there, that's really buggering it up. So, oh, wang my noodle. That ain't good. What the heck? Oh, it's the hat. The freaking hat, man. Yeah, I forgot the other character. He's just got the mustache on. It's lower profile. So we're going to have to change that, I guess. We'll just tune that up here a little bit. But as I am doing so, I think I'm going to get into wrapping this one up. So as always, thanks again for joining me. And if you did happen to like what you saw, take the block, man. Take the block. Why won't you take it? All right. So yeah, we got her all tuned up though. But yeah, like I was saying, if you did like what you're seeing, throw the like down below. Comments and all that are always appreciated and are the kind of awesome only you guys can bring. And that's why they are appreciated. And other than there, don't forget about the Saturday Showcase. And that subscription button, along with dinging the bell, The Showcase Auditions link, it is down in the description, along with a paypal.me link if you'd like to get in on the next 3D print draw of the donation appreciation program. It is a small donation. It's only $2, but you know, if you're interested, and I do have a Patreon page that I've just started up, and if you'd like to contribute that way, that would be sweet too. There ain't much there yet, but it is in the works. So as you can see, these characters, they've been flying on through here, making their way, getting in. I've been kind of cutting them short too, because we've seen them here and there and that. We don't want to get, hope you guys don't get sick of seeing these guys. So I hope I never get sick of seeing them, along with any other characters that may come, you know. It's all about the giggles. So we'll get old Bacon Betty run through here. We'll make sure she should work the best, because she's got all that wide base on her to have the resources hit against. Working nice. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.